Hello everyone, welcome to the Medical English lesson. My name is Dasha and I help people to learn medical English in our online school Sechenov Universkill. Today's topic is medical tools and equipment, so we'll talk and learn new vocabulary related to some useful medical supplies. Let's get started, and first of all we'll talk about these useful supplies which can help us to transport our patient and to examine our patients. So the first one is gurney. Gurney is some kind of a light bed on wheels, and we usually use it to move patients in a hospital or maybe outside a hospital. The next one is called stretcher, and stretcher is also a light bed, but it's used for carrying people who are injured or maybe even deaf, just to transport it to the ambulance or to the hospital. Well, let's examine our patient, and for this we need examination table or examination chair. Talking about examination table, we understand that it's a table on which a patient lies and gets examined. But in the examination chair, the patient sits to be examined. The next tools are diagnostic tools. And first of all, we need to put on our gloves on our hands. So this is called gloves to examine the patient. The next step is examining our throat, our mouth. So we need tongue depressor. Tongue depressor is a special tool, and we use tongue depressor during our examinations of the throat just to keep the view open, so it helps to depress the tongue depressor. The next one is called stethoscope, and stethoscope is used to listen to our heart or to our lungs. The next one is called thermometer, and we all know that thermometer is used to measure our body temperature. Other things that can be used as diagnostic tools are syringe. For example, to take our blood. Syringe. Here you can see syringe, and this is a needle of that syringe. And this glass bottle, especially containing liquid or some other medicine, is called vial. Other diagnostic tools that can be used are blood pressure monitor. So here you can see blood pressure monitor. Of course, it's used to measure our blood pressure. And this thing, you see this square thing or this thing, is called blood pressure cuff. So we put on this blood pressure cuff to measure our blood pressure or to measure our BP. Also, we have these weighing scales, just to know our weight, weighing scales. And of course, we should have some pulse oximeter to make pulse oximetry. Injuries. Talking about injuries, we can have these kind of tools. For example, medical gauze. Medical gauze, you can see it here. Or it can be bandage. You also can see here bandage. The next thing is dressing. Here you can see this dressing. Also, we can say that it can be abdominal dressing, for example, and it will look just differently from this, but just like this adhesive tape used as a dressing. Talking about adhesive tape, you can see it here. It can be surgical tape. It can look like this dressing, and it will be called adhesive tape. Also, we should know about cotton wool. Cotton wool is a special tool used in every hospital, I suppose, and we can make cotton swabs from cotton wool. But also, we can call cotton swabs cotton balls. You can use cotton balls, so these are balls from cotton wool. Also, we will use such instruments as tweezers, just to take something, tweezers. We can use scalpel and scissors to cut something. Scalpel and scissors. And the last, we will talk about durable medical tools. So durable medical tools are, for example, sling, a special device that we use to support and to carry some objects. So here you can see a man's hand, man's arm in this sling, but also you can see a baby sling and a baby in this sling. The next one is called brace. Brace is also a kind of object that is used to support a body part, and we use braces to hold the body part in the correct position, and usually we use it after injuries. Other durable medical tools. Cast. Cast is a special tough cover, and this tough cover usually protects a body part which was injured. For example, it can be broken limb, and we use, for example, plastic cast. Here you can see plastic cast, but also we can have synthetic cast. It looks differently. Synthetic cast or plaster cast. Other durable medical tool is a splint. A splint is usually a long object and it's very firm, and it's used to support a body part or a broken bone. So we need to stay our bones in a particular position. So we use this splint, or we use a splint to transport our patient, and the next step for this patient will be having this plastic cast, for example. And the last durable medical tools are crutches. Crutches help people with injured limbs, for example, to walk, or walker. So usually you can see some elder people using these walkers just to walk, to get somewhere, and so on. And the last one is called wheelchair. Wheelchair can be used not only for disabled people, but also for people who can't walk by himself just right now. For example, somebody feels bad and it can't go by his feet, so we need to use wheelchair to transport this person. So thank you for your attention. I hope this video was very useful for you. Subscribe to our channel to watch more videos about medical English, and also I ask you to subscribe to our Telegram channel. You can see the link in the description. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.